So I know I've done several movies talking about, like, these Warhammer factions invading other universes. But what if we had something else invade the Warhammer universe, and something that would probably wreck the entire shit of that universe? So that's the question we're posing right now with what if the Daleks invaded the Warhammer universe? Now I know what you're thinking already out the gate. The Warhammer universe is too big, and they're just flying trash cans. There's no conceivable way that the Daleks can be any real threat, can pose any real threat to anyone, really. And then you look past the trash cans with eye stalks. If you look past if you just look past the exterior look, and you see what they're capable of, you might be dealing with probably the one faction who would more than likely dominate the entire Warhammer universe. Give or take a few factions that could actually stand up to them. But the thing of it is that the Daleks would probably be a dominant force in the universe. First off, Warhammer universe would be a playground for the Daleks. They would literally look at it and go, "They all hate each other. We hate them too. This will be fun. We will exterminate them for the lulz." But when the Daleks are, when you have the Daleks, you have a race that is as I was saying, you have a race that is imbued with just pure hatred. The only thing they like are other Daleks, and even then that's tenuous. The Daleks themselves are technologically superior to a majority of the races. The only two I could really see that could match them technology-wise are the Tau and the Necrons. That's really, technologically wise, the Necrons and maybe the Tau are the only two technologically that could handle them, that could match the Daleks. See, the Daleks are incredibly intelligent. Their armor can literally has a shield casing that can dissolve even blaster bolts. So if you have guardsmen just trying to shoot away at them, those bullets aren't even going to hit. That field around them dissolves and deatomizes bullets. And again, you're not getting wounded from a Dalek blaster. There's no way. It is a one-shot, one-kill. And trust me, the Daleks don't miss. And if they need something, they'll just plunger your face, suck out all your information, and then just move on to the next person. Once they learned everything. And let's not forget, the Daleks have something that they stole from the Time Lords. And that is, they know time travel. They know how to utilize time itself as a weapon. If you guys remember during what we know of the Time War, they created atrocities throughout the time stream and unleashed it across the universe. They basically unleashed untold horrors and nightmares throughout the entire time stream, for the sake of, we're going to annihilate everything that isn't a Dalek. And that's if they bring that kind of level of technology to this universe, then it's game fucking over for everyone else. You really can't. There is no. Yeah, obviously, anyone outside the Tau is going to try diplomatic solutions, but the Daleks don't care. They're just going to kill you regardless. And keep in mind, these guys are nigh indestructible. But Multi, I hear you say, what about chaos? Wouldn't they be susceptible for chaos because they're organic? You see, I thought that too, but then I remembered from one of the audio dramas and one or two of the Doctor Who novels, so canon-wise, this is tenuous, but bear with me. Basically, Daleks are incapable. They're such a fucking hateful race that essentially they cannot be corrupted. They essentially, what happened, apparently, there was trying to be this outside influence from an unknown deity or something, or some godlike being, and the Daleks, they were so hateful, they were uncorrupted. You cannot hypnotize or dissuade them. So I really don't... and again, keep in mind this was audio dramas and books that the information came from, so canon-wise, it's kind of up in the air. So take that with a grain of salt. So no Chaos Force would be able to corrupt them because they hate things so much. They would probably, they would probably resist corruption or the influence of any of the Chaos Gods because they just hate everything that isn't a Dalek. They hate things so much, you can't... their hatred... Probably, I feel like even, the Necrons and even, other factions would be like, dude, calm down. They would all look at the Daleks and be like, you need to chill. So, yeah. The Daleks coming in would be astronomically bad to for everyone else in the Warhammer universe because these guys are powerful, they're smart, and they hate everything. They will look at one thing and be like, you're superior in only one aspect. You are better at dying. So that's and I know. Oh yeah, they're just angrier than everybody else. Yeah, they also have the technology to back it up. These creatures, the Daleks, are a race that have not only mastered but manipulated time travel to the point where it has created Lovecraftian atrocities that they tried to control. Like the Nightmare Child or the Could Have Been King and everything in between. These things are meant to, these guys... Again, the Daleks and the I think the Necrons, out of anyone who could probably stand up to them, the Tau would probably get, their ass handed to them, but technologically wise, I think they could last a while. And the Tyranids have, sheer numbers on their side, where the Daleks have to reproduce, and that does take a while for them. But out of those, I really do think the only faction that could really, go blow for them for a while is the Necrons. But even then, they have to wake up everybody from their tomb worlds. And Daleks aren't stupid. They'll just start blowing up planets regardless of tomb worlds out of, hey, is it a tomb world? No. Is there life there? Yes. Is it Dalek? No. Blow it up. That's how they roll. That's how they've always been, that's how they roll from the get-go. But yeah. But what do you guys think? What do you think it would be like if the Daleks invaded the Warhammer 40k universe? Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.